Hail, Thuri. Your Thu'um has the mastery. Climb aboard, and I will carry you to Mirai. Beware. Mirak is strong. He knew you would come here. Crosis, the land below us is empty of prey. Move them, Krief. As you command. Yes, Thuri. Wagold. I will land at once. Bo Pruzan. Better to fly.
Sarota, are you so easily swayed? No, not yet. We should greet our guest first. And so the first Dragonborn meets the last Dragonborn at the summit of Apocrypha. No doubt, just as Hermaeus Mora intended. He is a fickle master, you know. But now I will be free of him. My time in Apocrypha is over. You are here in your full power, and thus subject to my full power. You will die. And with the power of your soul, I will return to Solstheim and be master of my own fate once again. Crucicrab! Authority! Now! For sure! Oh! Test! Crucicrab! Silos Dinu! Padin! Padin! Test! Roloniki! Silos Dinu! Sarota! Silos Dinu! Padin! Padin! Test!
Did you think to escape me, Mirak? You can hide nothing from me here. No matter. I have found a new dragon born to serve me.
May he be rewarded for his service, as I am.
Mira harbored fantasies of rebellion against me. Learn from his example. Serve me faithfully, and you will continue to be richly rewarded.
I can feel it. The tree stone is free again. The oneness of the land is restored. Does that mean... is it over? Is Mirak defeated? Then my father's sacrifice, it was not in vain. He died to free us. Tell me, was it the only way? Did he need to die? Then, it was the Allmaker's will, as he said. I know I should not doubt it, but it is good to hear all the same. Thank you. One more thing, Skull friend, if you will. I know it is not my place, but may I offer a word of advice, of warning? As shaman of the Skull, I am charged with the spiritual well-being of my people. While you are not of the Skull, you are Skull friend, and so I give you this warning. Hermamora forced you to serve him in order to defeat Mirak. Do not let him lure you further down that path. The Allmaker made you Dragonborn for a higher purpose. Do not forget that. Walk with the Allmaker, Skull friend.
I came here to study the history of Solstheim, but it's the Skull who intrigued me the most.
My mother was Skull, but she left the village and I was born in Skyrim. May the Allmaker protect us from whatever dark power took control of the Skull. You freed us from a dark dream, and for that, the Skull are grateful.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine. You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new... stories.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Until next time.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers. Attic room, eh?
Give me a mug of ale.
Well,
Right
we don't
up.
have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Now we can talk.
You just find that lying around? Must be your lucky day. I need some more.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn.
You've had more than enough.
I hope they're right.
Besides, you still haven't paid for the last one.
I'll find some coin for you, I always do.
Until then, I've no way.
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good. And you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove. Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
No! You don't want to go up there! A dragon! It's attacking!
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
We gotta find someplace to hide. We gotta find someplace to hide. Don't you know there's a dragon attacking?
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Urs.
Good!
Slen, pt.4. Alduinturi, o antit vocri has lixenjun kuzik. Ge Salokunir, Kalimir. Folosai dovaki. Zuu, Korav need no dove to hide. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance. To dare.
I'll be damned. I did it. Wait, something's happening. That's above. So you... We are... You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion, the ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Be careful. Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. Good! Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Hey, watch it!
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Sounds good. Be careful.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us!
Stand back. Interrupting an execution is a serious crime.
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
Get up! On with it!
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city
watch it!
after he murdered High King Torig.
Help!
Those fools are actually Someone do something!
Yield or suffer!
My money is on the big...
No!
Help!
Help! Somebody help!
What really just happened?
I'll need a whole crate of fruit. That Varnius Junius went through quite a few of our supplies.
Murder! Murder!
That really just happened.
Time to finish this! No!
What the?
What have you done?
Someone murder!
Why are they hurting each other?
God, no!
Someone do something!
That really just happened.
Huh?
Help! By the gods!
Someone do something! Being attacked! I'm getting out of here! Someone do something!
What the?
This should be good.
Oh, what happened?
Someone do something!
No! Someone's being attacked!
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Good
God! Amazing!
Hey, watch it!
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Consider joining up myself.
Spiced wine, the taste of home and heart.
The finest fish here. Caught daily.
Hey, wanna play tag? I thought adventure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Leave me alone! You're it! You caught me! You can't catch me!
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kyne's Grove this time. Don't do that.
Hey, I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
What do you need? Need something? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me. Erica's sister. Everyone does.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power? Boost! Power of old! The voice of the Dragonborn.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwyn's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually... arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poisoned dagger strapped to my thigh.
Please proceed into the embassy. I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please,
Madam
tell me more
Ambassador,
about
I'm
yourself.
so sorry
What
to
brings
interrupt
you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's
Have you
just
heard
that
any
we've
interesting
run out of the
rumors
Alto wine.
Have you visited
Do I have your
Lorgstead
permission
lately?
to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Even when every other
Yes,
farm in the
Madam
hold is
Ambassador.
barely scraping by
My
the harvest
apologies.
of Rorik's
We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
vines. Who knows?
What can I get for you, sir? Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Yes, what do you need? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
For the man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture.
I'm so glad you could attend today. Do enjoy yourself.
For the man, Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, serving girl! What's your name, dear?
Ah, Brayless, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Ah, thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
What can I get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Yes, sir.
I heard Elenwen say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. I can hardly wait.
I couldn't have said it better myself. It's been some time since I've had any news from elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you heard?
Well, I did see something interesting not long ago. There were several Khajiit camped outside the walls.
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Seems they've been traveling around the whole of Skyrim, peddling their wares.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink
I'm on
around
duty.
here?
Doing something like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
Is the food and drink to your liking?
I suppose so, yes.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before. And I
Please,
know everyone
help
who's
yourself to
anyone
more.
in Skyrim.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread.
That was delicious.
This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
Well, I did hear that Ulfric's Stormcloak was slain while
Do
defending
enjoy
Windhelm
yourself.
against a dragon. Did you see that serving girl? I hear elf women are insatiable. Really? Yes, maybe that would be just the thing. She seemed to be playing hard to get when I spoke to her earlier. Go on. See what she says. Now you've gone and gotten my hopes up again.
Please, help yourself to more wine.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir. Erica, right? He was talking to me earlier. I could tell what he was after.
These
I hate working these parties. Some of the guests are nice, but there's always a few like Erica. Please tell him to leave me alone, politely. I'm sure you'll have better luck getting through to him than I would.
I'm not sure that it's news.
Until
but
next time.
Lately, it seems like every.
None of these people cares a
Have you
whit
talked to
about
Brayless yet? I'm not a patient man, you know.
It's not really a fair comparison, if you ask me. After all, Yorlin works the Skyforge. How is any smith going to compete with that?
Ha! I knew it. No woman yet born has been able to resist my charms for long. Thank you, my friend. I owe you one.
What? I'm sorry, sir, but you must have misunderstood. I'm not permitted to leave the party.
Oh, I don't think so. I think I understand perfectly. Don't worry, my dear. I will make any...
What can I get for you, sir? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Don't you dare walk away from me, you slut! Do you know who I am?
Please, sir, leave me alone.
Now you're going to be sorry you crossed me. Elenwen, this servant girl has been throwing...
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Is that so, Erica? And you with such delicate sensibility.
Let me do the talking.
Most upsetting.
I demand that you have this wench removed from my presence at once.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Mistress Elenwen, it's not true. I did nothing. Sir,
You must tell her. You don't know what they'll do to me.
Who
Please.
comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani?
Go, out, before I change my mind.
Moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
You speak truly.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up.
It seems like
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes?
Never
flying
should
around this
have
morning?
come here. Over here!
Where are you?
You're dead. But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gitter. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Is someone there?
No!
Death is highly overrated. Death is highly overrated. No! You're dead.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want, then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
What did you tell him? Why did you do this to me?
I'm dead already.
Oh, thank you. I don't understand what's happening. I can't stay here. What will I do now?
He's got to be here somewhere.
What was that?
You're dead.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it. I should have known this would end badly. I can't believe I let Delphine talk me into this.
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Guess it's all clear now.
You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Boost!
Think you're bleeding.
Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
Need something?
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. What is it? Do you need something?
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Wimcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wulfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
Ingra crossis saran, strundul, oth I balan, do, bran, now. Dumu, ufaninu, dovaki, al sulek dokan, al sulek shore. Agnar Surekto Atmaragus Meisnu Ismir Dovadebrom Daman Da Rock.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Fus Brother!
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
Dawn Guard? Good. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on, he's right inside.
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawn Guard, is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawn Guard is a... So who are you? What do you want? You heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notice as well. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Feel free to poke...